companies are encouraging their employees to ride share, and some even reward those who do.
This faucet aerator costs only $5. If every house in America installed one, we'd save 250 million gallons of water every day. That's a fact.
Let's welcome back All for One.
All right, now, you know this one. Come on. I can love you, love you, love you, if you were my girl. They read you Cinderella, you hoped it would come true. That one day your Prince Charming would come rescue you. You like romantic movies, and you never will forget the way you felt when Romeo kissed Juliet. And all this time that you've been waiting, you don't have to wait no more. I can love you like that. I would make you my world, move heaven and earth. If you were my girl, I would give you my heart, be all that you need, show you your everything, precious to me. If you'd give me a chance, I can love you like that. You like that? I can love you like that. I never make a promise I don't intend to keep. So when I say forever, forever's what I mean. Well, I'm no Casanova, but I swear much is true. I'll be holding nothing back when it comes to you. You dream of a love that's everlasting. Well, baby, open up your eyes. I can love you like that. I would make you my world, move heaven and earth. If you were my girl, I would give you my heart, be all that you need, show you your everything, precious to me. If you give me a chance, I can love you like that. Yeah, if you want tenderness, I got tenderness, and a see-through to the heart of you. If you want a man who will understand, you don't have to look very far. I can love you, girl, I can. I can love you, love you. I can love you like that. I will make you my world, over heaven and earth. If you were my girl, if you were my, I would give you my heart, be all that you need, show you your everything, precious to me. I can love you like that. I can make you my love, always kiss and heaven and earth. My one and only girl. My heart, my heart, my world. Show you your everything. Your everything. I can love you. I can make you my world. You let me love heaven and earth. If you were my girl, I would give you my heart. Come on, y'all. Be all that you need. Show you your everything. Precious to me. I can love you like that.
The most striking thing about electric cars is the sound they make. There is none. There's no internal combustion engine to make that sound. That means that there isn't any need for gas, no oil, no spark plugs, tune-ups, valve adjustments, oil filters, air filters, all gone. It just so happens that those are the parts of a car that create the most pollution. Air pollution from the exhaust, water pollution from the motor oil, noise pollution, and more. Electric cars run on batteries that can be charged from most electrical outlets. A lot of people think that means you can't go very far. In fact, you can travel up to 80 miles on one charge. As for speed, you can hit 90 miles an hour in some electric cars. Now, if you're thinking that I'm talking about a car of the future, I'm not. You can buy a car like the one I'm describing right now. So, no gas, no oil, no tune-ups, no noise. Just plug it in every night and you're ready to roll. You might want to check your windshield washer fluid every once in a while, just in case.
Keep plastic bags away from the beach. Plastic waste can kill up to 1 million seabirds a year. That's a fact.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, thanks. You?
Great. Enjoying the fresh air, the beautiful day?
Yeah. Nice to leave the big oxygen mask at home,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Reminds me when I was a kid.
Yeah. You know, my mother says that in '96, they didn't have to wear masks at all.
No kidding, not even the little cloth
No,
jobs?
no, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. She says that if they had developed the electric car and mass transportation been used more, the solar power, the fuel cell, you probably wouldn't have to wear masks at all today.
Well, that was 50 years ago, you know. Things are a little different. This isn't so bad. You, please tell me if I'm out of line, but you have beautiful, beautiful eyes. I'm sure you have a nice smile, but I can't really see.
You have a nice eyes too.
Thank you. Are they, I'm sorry, are they like green?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe. No, that's not good.
If 10% of us save just our Sunday morning paper, we'll save over 25 million trees a year. It's a fact.
If each commuter on the road carried just one more person, we could save over 600,000 gallons of gas a day. It's a fact.
First you stick a rag, put it in the bag, bump, bump. Then you bend your back, put it in the sack, bump, bump. That's the way it's done. It's a lot of fun, bump, bump. Cutting capers, putting papers in the bag.
Hi, we're here with Dr. Tom Lovejoy, rainforest expert from the Smithsonian, but we just call him Indy. Now, where'd you get that name?
In the Amazon, of course.
Let me ask you about the Amazon. We hear so much about how the rainforest is so important. Why is the rainforest important to me?
You know, I mean, talk about endangered species. I mean, these forests, which gave us chocolate and give us medicines that help with cancer and malaria and blood pressure, they are vanishing at 100 acres a minute. And that's why people from countries all over the world are joining together to save these treasure chests.
If every home in America uses just one compact fluorescent light bulb, we'll save the amount of energy a nuclear power plant creates in a year. It's a fact.
Hope is in the air. Since 1970, carbon monoxide emissions have been reduced by millions of tons. That's government, industry, and people working together.
Once again, please welcome the Rembrandts.
You ask me where we're going. Well, I don't know. Let's just sit back and take the radio.
Janie Chase.
And I'm not. You know, nowadays in our household, we take the time to make sure that our children are educated about the environment.
Yeah, when we were kids, we didn't know much about taking care of our planet.
I remember as a youth, we used to play a game called Find the Filthiest Smokestack.
Our kids know about the environmental dangers that threaten our planet.
Oh, and we used to play Kick the Tin Can deep into the forest and leave it there.
We take the time to teach them.
And of course, every year in our town, there was the Waste as Much Paper as You Can festival.
Children will inherit this planet.
Did you know I got a make-your-own oil slick kit when I was only 11?
Really?
Yeah. Things sure were different when we were kids.
When you were a kid, you big doofus.
Well, when I was a kid, yeah.
Educating our children will ensure that they will be ready, willing, and able to carry through and expand the plans we've developed to keep our planet healthy.
You're right.
You bet.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm wearing this because whenever it rains, I go down to this huge drainage pipe down near the beach. That's where all the gutters and the storm drains dump into the ocean. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that you find down there. I mean, look at this, yeah. You remember that from the party last summer? It wasn't such a big deal just to toss that out on the street, was it? Well, guess what? It's back. Yeah, and here's one of the cans that went with it. You know, you're silly, because you can get a deposit on these things. What else have we got here? Oh, yeah. A can of, hairspray. Oh, man, hairspray. I used to go through about well, that was another lifetime. Anyway, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't pick up, but that doesn't mean that it's not down there. Pesticides, detergents, that kind of thing. See, whatever we toss upstream winds up down on the beach and then out onto the ocean. And here's the bad news. The major source of oxygen on the planet is algae. And all that stuff pouring out there kills the algae. We all lose. Now, you wouldn't throw this garbage into your backyard pool, so please, don't toss trash so it ends up going into the ocean. I got to, you know, I don't just do this environmental stuff. I'm about to go shoot a salt commercial.
Think about it. There are 140 million cars in the United States. If 1% of those cars were properly tuned up, we'd eliminate almost 1 billion pounds of carbon dioxide from going into the atmosphere. That's a fact.
Hi, I'm glad you're here. Sometimes it's hard to imagine how the ocean could ever get polluted. While I was out there in the middle of it, no land in sight, I figured it out. You see, the ocean is like this enormous fish tank. It looks good, it looks clean, fish swimming all around. And then one day, somebody comes along and pours some motor oil into it. Same fish tank, only a little oily. Now the fish are saying, hey, that oil's not good here in our tank. And believe me, fish do talk. You surf a couple of 100 miles, you'll see. So anyway, someone comes along, pours a little more oil into the fish tank. He might not even realize that he's dumping it into a fish tank. More oil in the water. And now the fish are angry. People keep pouring oil into the fish tank, and the fish won't be angry anymore. They'll be dead. You see, fish hate oil so much, they don't even use the word when they talk about it. It's like swearing to them. So you imagine people all over the planet changing their motor oil, dumping it into drains, sewers, or just pouring it into the ground. The oil makes its way to the ocean. And with all that in the water, it's hard to stand up on a surfboard, let me tell you. It's actually easy to stop dumping oil into our oceans. Recycle used motor oils. And tell all those oil tankers to take double linings so they don't leak too much. That's the best solution. Now, I gotta go. I met a couple of dolphins who said they'd give me a lift. So next time you pour something down the drain, remember the fish tank. You hear them cheering? Thanks.
The Audubon Society has cared for birds for 100 years. They nurse wounded birds and, whenever possible, release them back into the wild where they belong. We had a rare and wonderful opportunity to send a red-shouldered hawk back to his home in the sky.
Rainforests make up only 2% of the Earth's surface, but contain half of the world's wild plant, animal, and insect species. That's a fact.
During the past 5 years, companies have been making more products from recycled goods, everything from stationery to park benches to t-shirts. They discovered that not only can they help the environment, but they can save a lot of money doing it.
The Walt Disney Company has always had a fascination, wonder, and appreciation of nature. In the late 40s, we broke new ground with the True Life Adventures, showing our audiences a side of nature that many had never seen before. My Uncle Walt once wrote, "Physical America, the land itself, should be as dear to us as all of our political heritage and our treasured way of life. Its preservation and the wise use of its renewable resources concerns every man, woman, and child whose possession it is." The Walt Disney Company is committed today more than ever to protecting our environment, a responsibility we all share.
Walt Disney spotted this island from a plane when Disney World was still in its planning stages. It was his hope then that someday it would become a unique attraction. And it did. Today, Discovery Island is a fully accredited zoological park, complete with facilities for education, conservation, and research. There are over 100 species of exotic birds living on the island, many of which have successfully reproduced.
Walt's original plan for this island was that it would be a nature preserve for the animals of the area, and we can still keep that feeling. We have a large number of ibis and herons that come in the spring and nest on the island, and it gives the guests an opportunity to see some of the chicks just, you know, right up just about at eye level in the trees, and it's quite a unique experience. So we can combine that with the effort that we're making with the many of the endangered and threatened exotic species as well.
While many of their natural habitats are threatened, Discovery Island helps to ensure that we won't forever lose these rare and wonderful creatures. Discovery Island strives to see that the people who visit will be educated and inspired, leaving the island with a greater understanding of the need to help, protect, and conserve our planet.
The herons are hidden up in the trees, and they live here all the time, Sonny?
Pretty much. They're here year-round.
And how about alligators? Are there alligators in these waters?
There are alligators in this water.
Oh, there are alligators in
This
these
is
waters.
their natural habitat.
This is right up my alley. I love new adventures. And now at Disney World, they're allowing people to go on adventures like this, canoeing down the spectacular river where every few seconds you see some other beautiful creature. There's a gator up here. We'll go and see if it's safe.
I wanted an up-close look at a gator, and that's exactly what I got.
Sonny? I'm not scared. I'm not scared, really.
Okay, maybe I was just a little scared, but I was overcome by the beauty, and I just love getting this close to nature.
Ed, I feel kind of embarrassed. I mean, after seeing all the stuff that you do at your house, I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to do all that.
No, you shouldn't feel bad. You should feel good. Just do one thing every day. And if all of you did that, you know, we would have the kind of planet that we've all dreamed of.
Well, I definitely want to do that compost thingy.
I can show you how to do that, Dana.
Good.
I want to thank you for being here today. I want to
you.
thank all of you for being here. Remember, one person can make a difference. Let it be you.
Happy Earth Day.
For more information about the environment and what you can do to get involved, visit this site on the internet.